Alright guys, welcome to the channel. So right now, I'm going to get in the disc. My dad's planting, I'm disking. I'm going to be disking what's going to be corn. So, we need to disc it because all these clumps. So, my dad's planting. It looks like I'm going to get in the stagger. Start disking. Let's see. Oh, I might need to put my sweatshirt in the pickup truck. We'll get it right here. We're disking. We're going 6th gear. We're going 4 miles an hour. It's going pretty good, I think. Well, I hope it's going to be going good because I have to get to that other side of that tree line, then I have to do it across the waterway after. I think my dad's filling up with seed right now. He stayed in the same spot. I'm on my 2nd pass. Yeah, I am doing all right. I missed some. It's really hard to tell because I don't have any GPS or anything. So, it's getting pretty hot in this tractor. Don't have any AC, so I think I'm doing a decent job. I don't think I had the disc all the way down because I pushed the lever more and it just started working the tractor a little bit harder. Oh wow, it's kind of struggling going up the hill. It's not even a big hill. I don't really mind disking. I'd rather do it in our New Holland, but you get to listen to the lovely turbo on this tractor. So, can't really complain. Doing pretty good. My dad gets to run a tractor with AC. I don't, but I don't know. I think it's fine. It's pretty dusty. And once I get to that field cultivator, that's the 8650 is hooked up on. My neighbor's 8650. He brought his field cultivator out here. Once I get over there, my dad's gonna have to move it, so I've got to turn around. So I'll see you guys in a second. We're disking. I can kind of see where the edge of the disc was so I can follow that, but it's hard to see where the disc was and all this dust. But a good thing the dust is going that way when I'm disking the other way. So it's getting hot in this tractor. I got lunch in my lunchbox, but it's like 1 o'clock, I think. Around 1 or 2 o'clock. I'll be disking for a while. Hopefully I finish this. 4.1 miles an hour. Then we're done. I hope I'm not making you guys bored. I mean, this is all I'm going to be doing. If I convinced my dad to film, then he would probably film planting, but he'd probably forget if he did. There's not really much fun stuff in the field. I gotta watch to make sure I don't get any rocks stuck in the disc and stuff. Pass, which is my 2nd time going down back down that way. My buddy, American farmer, he's doing his first year of planting his own crop, so you guys should go check him out. I might have his YouTube channel tagged in this video if I remember to, but yeah, you're gonna have to go check out American Farmer. He's doing something similar like this. I mean, it's similar. He's gonna be planting his first crop. He said he's hopefully going to start a series on it, so if he does start a series, I'll probably have to let you guys know so you can go look at his channel. I'll probably have his channel linked somewhere, so. I gotta turn around, getting to the end. I gotta see you guys once I'm turned around. I just got turned around here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to set up my phone for like a time lapse or something, so I don't have to hold it the whole time. But I want to get a video out for you guys, so trying to figure out how to film as I go for you guys. So it's getting pretty hot in this tractor. I hope my phone doesn't overheat. I'm still disking. My dad's checking the depth with the planter, I believe. That's what he's doing. The planter's been sitting in the same spot. I'm probably in the middle of that field and the tree line, so I'm going to have to go on the other side of the tree line soon. I've just been cruising. I've gotten quite a bit done. This is a 60-acre field, so I think this is all 60 acres. I'm just cruising. There's not much to it. You just gotta make sure that no rocks get stuck in the disc. And you have to make sure that you're actually disking what you didn't already disc. This field has been disked once already, but I can tell like there's a line right there where the edge of the disc was, so I'm just using that to follow the side of the disc so I can get it in straight lines. But the bumps kind of throw me off. So, oh, my dad gets planting soon. I've been rolling. I think he's in the tractor. Oh yeah, he's finally starting to move. I'm gonna do the headlands of this field last. And then I'm gonna have to move the 8650 with the cultivator once I get onto that side of the tree line. So, this is pretty nice, except if my face looks really red, that's because the tractor has no AC and I'm starting to sweat. I've been probably disking for around 30 minutes or so. So, not that bad, I don't think. And after this, probably gotta switch over to the field across that my dad's planting right now. After I'm done with this field, I have to go do the other side of the waterway on this field. I'm just turning around at the waterway, then I gotta do the headlands of the field, and then I've gotta go across the waterway. I think that's the co-op's regularly on this field. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But I can tell where I've disked and not disked because you can see it above the ground. I'm working it in, and because the cultivator is plugging up because there's too many clumps. So I'm working out those bigger clumps so the cultivator doesn't plug up. There's a ton of dust. But yeah, I'm rolling, which is good. It's good that I'm going. Looks like my dad's just starting to go now. To pay attention. But if I miss some, it's not the end of the world because this has already got disked and it's really hard to tell where it's been. We've disked and where my brother disked yesterday. But the ground is darker where my brother was disking, so I've got to turn around here and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, I'm disking here. I literally just put the camera around, I turn around. I don't know why I'm saying this. But my dad's planting, finally. He was like adjusting stuff on the planter. We've got all sorts of brands of machinery out here. We got Case, John Deere, New Holland, and Kinsey. So, got all sorts of implements out here, like our Kinsey planter, our New Holland tractor, our 9110, the disc, this Case. We got the neighbor's 8650, which is John Deere. Mainly Case and New Holland we're running out here. So, My dad's probably going around 2 miles an hour. I'm disking at 4 miles an hour. So I'll probably pass him. I'm starting to sweat. My cheeks are like kind of like pink because it's so hot in this tractor. I can tell where I am because I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there's like whatever fertilizer they spread, I can see if I already disked that part or not. So my dad's right there. He's behind the exhaust and the gauges. But he's rolling, I'm rolling. It's pretty good. I've got my lunch, my water jug on the floor. It's around like 2:30 or 3 o'clock now. We're gonna hope, well, we have a seed tender and both tractors are full with fuel, I'm pretty sure. So as long as we can go, I think we're just gonna go till it gets dark, I think. We're just gonna keep going because this tractor has some pretty good lights, and then that tractor has LED lights. And I remember the one day my dad was planting till like 10 o'clock, and we have a seed tender. So, and then I probably have to disc a cornfield that's full of weeds over there. So, I think it's gonna be like it's going good, but I think it might be like a late night. So, very hot in this tractor. But it's going good so far. I'm almost to the tree line. I'm gonna need to call my dad and ask him if I can move the tractor unless I go across the waterway. Which that might be what I'm gonna do. He's planting beans. I'm disking up. This was corn, I believe, last year. He's planting beans. I'm disking up corn ground. No, I think this was beans last year, and then yeah, this is beans last year. This was beans last year, and it's going into corn. We're gonna have 60 acres of corn. So, oh boy, my dad's getting out. I'll see you guys once I've turned around. I just got turned around. I was going towards the edge, so I had to put my phone down so I could turn with both hands because this tractor gets kind of like squirrely, I guess I could say, when you turn. So, yeah. I might need to open the door soon, but I don't want any of my stuff to fall out. Disking, because this field is kind of bumpy, but we got disked yesterday. So, I hope that my dad is having a good time with the plant. He has AC and everything. I had to take off my sweatshirt and it's cold outside. Well, I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's a little chilly outside. And I'm sweating. It's like 50 or 60 degrees out. What this isn't that cool. But I think the heat might be coming from the exhaust and from the engine. I'm also in an insulated cab. I remember one time in the fall, I got like cold in the tractor. I got cold in this tractor. I got cold and I couldn't figure out how to turn on the heat, so I was shivering. But the heat works really good. It works a lot better than the AC. The AC is like, and I think we have to replace the fan because it blows some cold air, but if you have it on for a while, it doesn't really feel like anything is coming out. The dust is kind of settled. I have my sweatshirt up on the seat, so it doesn't get dirty on the floor. I'm just leaning back against it. I've probably done an acre or 2 acres, I think this little spot might be like maybe, I don't know, I want to say it's like 2 acres or maybe 5, but I'm probably way off. But yeah, I've gotten a pretty good chunk done. My dad's doing the headlands on that field. I'm just disking, having the time of my life almost. It's actually kind kind of peaceful, except for the loudness of the tractor and the how hot it gets in the tractor, but otherwise it's fine. We're disking. I think I'm doing a decent job. It's only my second time disking, and I think I'm doing a good job. The first day I started disking, I was like doing this the whole time. So there's a weird like spot in the field. I also missed some my first day, but hey, it was my first time. My dad had just got out of the tractor to take a video of me, which is why I'm on one of my shorts. And I kind of missed some, but it wasn't too much. It was just a little bit. And after I'm done with this spot, I gotta go over there by that tractor cultivator. Man, I'm already at this end almost. These fields were organic fields, but they just didn't do good. So now we're doing conventional stuff where we can spray it and stuff, which will be good. Hopefully, we can get a good crop off of this. So, I mean, this is the second time we've disked up this field this year, and we're gonna take the cultivator over it. So, yeah. Starting this field was kind of hard because I was going right next to where my dad was planting, so I gotta put the camera down. I'm at the end again. Oh boy, I'm working the tractor a little too hard. Gotta kind of throttle down. But I like this field or this road because look at that. There's big telephone poles where there's I forgot what I was gonna say. Unlike the first field I started to disc when I first learned how to disc, there was like the post ones like everywhere. So the thing about these big metal ones is you don't have to worry about hitting them by the road. So I didn't like that because I was worried I'd take out a telephone pole with the disc, but I never did, which is a good thing. Oh, well, hopefully I can hold my phone like this. But I never wound up hitting any telephone poles. I've almost hit some trees though in the other field, but there's quite a few trees in this field too. When I'm going this way, it's a lot harder to hold my phone. But anyways, if you guys haven't noticed, this whole field is just about doing field tillage. If you want to not watch the video anymore, I guess that's fine. But, yeah. But there's going to be more part of the video. My dad's down there doing something. He got out of the planter again. But this is just of, like, a video of field tillage and planting, so. Fastest I can go is 4 miles an hour. I was going 4.1, but I kind of just gave the tractor a little break. I'm disking in 6th gear. So, 4 miles an hour. It's pretty good. But the thing about my dad planting is he has to keep getting out. So, and I have a hammer in here in case I get a rock stuck in the disc. Like my dad did the first day he was disking in this field. He got a rock stuck in the disc. So I got a hammer in case I get a rock stuck in the disc. So, man, this there's dust all over it. When I started, there wasn't a whole bunch, but now there is. There's my dad. I'm just disking. This is pretty fun, actually. I can't see in front of me. Tomorrow I'm going to have to bring some glass cleaner if I'm going to be disking tomorrow, which I most likely am. I'm going to have to bring a rag and some glass cleaner. Unless there's some in that tractor, which we ran on the grain cart, which I would have to clean the windows a lot. So, my face is really turning red. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Like my back is sweaty. But maybe I could have my phone set up like this, where you can sit. Oh boy, my phone almost fell. But I don't want it to fall out. So I guess holding it is going to be good. Unless I find my tripod, I can have my tripod set up on it. I wish I had my drone still. I'll pop up a little video of when I had my drone. Well, maybe if I figure out how to pop up a video of when I had my drone. I was flying it, it lost connection, and it flew away on its own, and I couldn't get it back. Which I was during the fall. I was like having a lot of fun with it and stuff, and it just kind of flew away. I'm not going to say what brand it was, but yeah, that was my second drone too. My first drone was like $5 off of Amazon, which was a piece of junk anyways. It didn't fly, it just stayed on the ground, so I gotta put the camera down. Alright. I put the disc back down, I'm all turned around again. But anyways, what I was saying was my first drone was a piece of junk, it didn't fly at all. My second drone was actually really good, and then I hope I can get a third drone, but I don't know. It was fun flying my drones when I had them, even though the one didn't fly at all, but I'm gonna try it this time. But I don't know. Drones are really fun to fly, except my first time I flew it, I kept crashing it and I broke the propellers, so I had to replace them. And then my second drone was really nice. I was flying it and the wind blew it into a tree. So I was stuck in a tree for like an hour. And we had to get it down. And then my second drone, when they got lost, the wind took that one too. Or that one. And it took it and it flew away. And then my sister got a drone for Christmas, and my other sister ran it over the gator. So my sister's drone broke. It's like my family has no good relationship with drones. And my sister got hers for Christmas like a week after, no, it was the day after. It was like a week after Christmas, I want to say. It got ran over, I fixed it, and then it broke again. Which I actually could have fixed it again, but it was like all crunched and stuff. But man, I just realized how close I'm getting to the tree line. I'm getting pretty close. And the dust is all behind me. I think I'm sweating a lot. And the nice thing that I have this seat forward, which I figured out how to put the seat forward and stuff, and my brother fixed this armrest. It's really nice. I can have my feet resting up on the pedals without pushing them in, which is nice. I can stretch my legs out and stuff. So I think my dad is switching into, or not switching. I think he's playing, or he's switching in, or why do I keep? I think he's gonna add more beans to the flanger. He's only done 2 passes in one of the headlands, which I've done. I should count how many passes I do, but that's. And I haven't stopped once, which is very good. I haven't stopped once. I'm just going. I have to do this to pull myself up. I have to blow on my face. Because the first day I was disking, my whole face was full of sweat and it was dripping down on my shirt and stuff. And that I didn't, and when that happened, I didn't have any water. And I have a half a gallon of water. So I should be able to last longer than I did when I first started plowing. Or disking. I keep calling it a plow. It's the same thing. to the field from when we first started disking the first field. This is like the size of the field. It's probably a little bit bigger or smaller. It's like the same size, and I've already got that much done. Oh, I'm missing a little bit. I gotta put the camera down. I've got to turn around again. So, oh wow, I'm not way off, just a little off. Anyways, I gotta put my phone down so I can turn around. My dad's filling up with seed. I'm still disking, even though I just put the camera down and picked it back up. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's like everything that other YouTubers say, like, yeah, but I guess I'm letting you guys know that I'm still disking. But I can't show my face when I'm going that way because, I don't know why, but it's way awkwarder because I'm steering with this hand, my left hand. So, oh wow. When my dad cultivated, the whole disc started like sliding. I wonder if the fertilizer that they were spreading was on this patch, because I don't, oh there, yeah, I see it. I didn't see any of it. Now I see it. We got a seed tender full of beans, which is, I guess it's pretty good. We're gonna be planting, I don't know how many acres that is, but we're planting all that. And then all of this right here where I'm disking is gonna be corn. 60 acres, I've already said that, it's 60 acres of corn. And then after I'm done with this field, which I'm getting pretty close to that tree line, I have to go across the waterway. So I'll probably have to call my dad soon so if I can move the 8650 out of the way so I can go over there to disc. Because the cultivator was plugging up because all of the big clumps, which I'm breaking a lot of them. But there was a lot of big clumps that had to be broken up, and it was dragging like piles of dirt behind the drags. So I'm disking this all again, which I enjoy disking. It's not the end of the world, but it's not the funnest when there's a tractor with no AC. I mean, I would do this, but like I would want AC, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't want to sweat all day. I could open the door, but look at all that dust. I'd rather not be dusty, because if I'm sweating, the dust would come in here and stick to me. So. Tomorrow, my brother could probably come here and cultivate. Well, I disc if we're gonna keep disking tomorrow. He could probably cultivate, unless I have to cultivate. But I probably won't be able to film that because that 8650 or whatever it is so loud. It's louder than this tractor. I like the case tractors because the exhaust is on the side, not right in the middle of the hood like some of the older John Deeres. But the 8650 has the exhaust like that, and then the air intake and everything. So we're getting towards the end again. Oh, I missed some. I'm gonna have to, after I'm done with this spot by the tree line, when I do my headlands, I'm gonna have to drop the disc down and disc what I missed on accident. I just gotta go in a straight line right here. Alright, we're getting towards the end. I'm gonna have to put the camera down again. Whoa, why did I idle down that far? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna actually attempt to do this. I'm gonna have the camera like this. I'm gonna attempt to do this. Lift that up. Turn around. Lift here. There we go. We're going, 4 miles an hour. And we're disking again, or still. Oh my, why do I keep doing that? I'm sorry if I'm irritating you guys with that. I don't know why I keep saying that. But, yeah. My dad's filling up planter. I'm just sitting here disking, talking to you guys. Getting pretty close to the tree line, like a lot close. I forgot if I filmed some when I started disking in this field. It was like way too hard to film and stuff. But it's actually, it was a lot harder on the outside pass. But on the inside passes, it's fine. There's so much body heat coming off of me. It's insane. My next pass is going to be along the tree line. And then I'm going to switch over to that side, hopefully. If my dad says I have to, I'll move the 650. Because there's clumps of dirt over there, like probably that big, which is plugging up the cultivator. So it's just dragging a ton of like trash and stuff behind, like by the drags and stuff. So. I can just follow some of the fertilizer spreader tracks, have one of my tires on it, and it will perfectly line up with my pass. Like I have like it in between my dual or one of my tires on it, and it works perfectly. Looks like my dad's still filling up with seed. I remember before I was sweating, way before this. I'm hardly even sweating. So, got my hammers. I have 2 hammers in here. Just in case I need to. And then I've got a mini sledgehammer, which is one of my 2 hammers. A mini sledgehammer in case the rock is really stuck in there. Looks like my dad is done filling the outside boxes. He's filling the inside boxes, it looks like now. Like the ones closest to the tractor. Whew. Yeah, there's some pretty big chunks of dirt in there. Probably gonna have to disc all that again. Probably going to put the camera down, and I'm going to be disking for a while longer, and I'll pick up the camera in a little bit. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm still disking. It's a few hours later. It's like around 5 o'clock. I'm going to end the video off here because I'm probably going to go home soon. So I'll end the video off here. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.